cart. So, what was everyone's thoughts on this? We'll go with you, Derek. How are you?
Well, as I say, Hogs of War is a very, very, very big PS1 game. It's I gather, quite fairly tricky to get hold of. I've got a copy on PS1, so yeah, it's not something I'll personally be gunning after this collection because I've got most of it. Loaded, of course, is an exceptional game that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy if you like things like sort of Alien Breed and whatnot. It's a cracking shooter. Lots of blood and lots of action. So yeah, I mean, Loaded is fairly fantastic. And as you can see, there's some other classics on there that I'm sure a lot of people were asking for a Gremlin collection not too long ago. So yeah, I think myself, I mean, there's Loaded and Reloaded on there. I mean, what more do you want in life? It's got both of them, and they are brilliant games. We never get enough racing on the Evercade, so it's nice to see Buggy as an addiction, as an added extra on there. So yeah, I mean, hopefully people will get a kick out of that one too. But yeah, I would say if you're thinking about it or you don't know much about it, grab it for Loaded and Reloaded and Hogs of War, and you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, Tim, what are you thinking about the Gremlin cart?
Yeah, that was good. I like the look of this one. I do like Hogs of War and Load. Buggy's the only one I'm not familiar with, to be honest. I've not played Buggy, but looks like fun driving little remote control cars around, so I'm down for that. I think it's been a while since I played Hogs of War. It's like 1 to 4 player, but I'm pretty sure you can play with like one controller that you pass around. So I wonder if that'll actually be something you could play multiplayer on your handhelds and like just play that on a EXP or something or a Super Pocket, have your turn and pass it on to the next person for their go, and then get some multiplayers out of a handheld, which I think could be quite novel. In fact, I reckon next Total Video Games meetup, if we play some Worms, have a game of Worms going on a VS and a game of Hogs of War going on a handheld, and try and get it so that the turns go separately and we can have 2 games going at once.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I reckon try and get that going and see how successful it is.
Ryan, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think it's fairly solid again. Games I've heard of, which is always a positive. I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't get Premier Manager on the PlayStation because that's a Gremlin game, and I'm sure they could have squeezed that on somewhere for those.
Maybe it's hidden.
Ooh, maybe. But Premier Manager PlayStation 1 holds a lot of nostalgia for me, so that would have been nice to have that on there. But Loaded, Reloaded, Hogs of War, Buggy, it's a pretty solid collection. And getting 4 PlayStation 1 games, so they're going away from what they usually give on a Giga Cart, because you usually get 2, 3. You had 3 on Tomb Raider, didn't you? But 2 on Legacy of Kain and 2 on the most recent Tomb Raider. So yeah, good to get 4 games, 4 32-bit games. So I'm sure people will enjoy them. I don't know if any of these were analog compatible in the day. I really don't know.
Sure.
So.
I think Buggy might have been.
I'll have to load them up and find out. Yeah, I honestly can't remember now. I haven't played them in a while on the PlayStation.
No, but do any of these have tank controls, or are they a bit more advanced in the PlayStation?
Loaded came out fairly early in the PlayStation's life, so I would imagine that isn't analog. But Reloaded, I can't comment yet until I've given it a go.
Cool, but no, it's good and really nice artwork again. Whoever's designing these boxes, that's quite cool.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, I really like the look of this as well. I think they've done really well. Like you said, 4 PS1 games now is like you're setting the bars now. The fact that you can get 4 PlayStation 1 games running on one cart is really good. I really like. I think they've done really well. That collection, Hogs of War, is a great game to get as well. I can't wait for people to play it because I haven't played it in so long. It'll be interesting to see if it still holds up. But yeah, I am looking forward to Gremlin Collection 2, like I think everyone else is. So then it went on
to... That's available pre-order tomorrow as well, isn't it? And then that's released.
Yeah, and that is £25. That is, June. It says June 2025.